Hey guys! Hello and welcome to our What is Coaching opportunity call. I am Jenna, and together with Lisa and we're really gonna go just quickly over the ins and outs of exactly what we do as coaches and why our entire lives have been changed through this opportunity and because of this opportunity and what we've taken from this opportunity. So a little about me before I kind of dive into everything is I'm going to share a little bit about my story and how I got started, and then kind of just roll into a couple, initial topics, and then I'm going to turn it over to Lisa, and we're just going to kind of just go over exactly just some basic topics and basic questions and hesitations that a lot of people have and that we even have had before we started this opportunity and we became coaches, right? So please, hello, please just ask questions, comment below. I see Lisa and Heather, hello. Comment below if you guys have any questions or anything as we're going along, because we just really want to just share our passion through this. But obviously people have questions, people have hesitations. We've all been there, right? So again, I'm Jenna. I have been a coach for 16 months. I signed up last August of 2015, and I had no idea what I was getting into. I've never heard of Beachbody. I've never heard of Shakeology. I've heard of P90X, but I had no idea what anything, was, okay? What intrigued me about this opportunity was the life-changing possibility and was the opportunity that I saw through someone that I was following on Facebook for over a year. And as crazy as that sounds, I was not a Facebook person. I wasn't a social networking person at all. Kind of to jump back a little bit, like I have always been active. I've loved working out. I used to be actually like a gym junkie. Like when I was in college, actually, I kind of fell off the deep end. Like I was stressed at school. I was four hours away from home, kind of just really anxious. I was in a very demanding degree in the medical field, and I was far away from home, like I resorted to that partying on the weekends, the study during the week. And it was, my whole lifestyle was just completely like upside down, right? As many of our college years were. And I resorted to, I found the gym as like an outlet for me. It was an outlet for my stress. It was an outlet just for me to have that me time. Like I loved my roommates, but I never, you're never alone when you're in college, right? There's always people in and out, whatever. And I just found the gym as like that outlet for me. And it turned into an obsession. I'm not even gonna lie. It turned into obsession to where I was there for hours a day. I would study on the ellipticals, and I just turned into someone to where my mindset completely shifted, and I started, looking at that number on the scale. Like I've always been active. I never needed to lose weight, right? But I started to look at that number on the scale. I would get so obsessed with, the littlest things, and I wasn't feeling my body properly. So I myself have been, in that roller coaster of, image and struggle and health and, always loved fitness, but never knew that balance with nutrition. So coming out of college, I got my degree, I got a job, I moved to a new city. And I was happy as could be. Like I met the love of my life. We moved in together like right away. We're engaged now, but a lot of people thought we were crazy. Like we were like in it from the very beginning. Like when people say like we both knew. And so like everything seemed to be falling into place with my life. And I just would like remember coming home and just being like, I'd wake up, I'd go to work, I'd come home, I'd go to the gym, I'd come home from the gym, I would make dinner, and it's 9 o'clock. I have to go to bed because I have to get up again at 6 a.m., right? So I like fell into this just routine and just monotonous work life because truly I was living to work to pay the bills. Like we didn't have a savings account. I didn't have debt coming out of college either. I'm not going to lie with that. But we didn't have it. Like we weren't saving money. Like I'm so thankful that I wasn't in debt coming out of school. I, worked my butt off in school. I worked throughout college, but getting out of college into the working world and still just living to pay the bills, like I just didn't get it. I said, why did I go to school for 5 years, come out like feeling like I'm on top of the world? I did it. And then I'm still in this slump to where like, what the heck, right? And I just remember like Jameson and I would sit down all the time, just like, what's missing? Like, why aren't we saving money? Like, we have two full-time incomes. What's missing? And I remember following this girl on Facebook for so long. And I'm just like, she was our age, and just kind of just fast forwarding a little bit here. Like, it took over a year to reach out to her. But in the back of my mind, I just knew, like, I can't live life going through the motions. I can't live, working, living paycheck to paycheck. I need to do something different. And I reached out to her out of nowhere. I didn't know who she was. I had no idea what she was all about. And we hopped on the phone, and I signed up that night. A lot of people's stories aren't like that, but I almost did it for the fitness and the support aspect too, because you can sign up. I'm going to get into that, but you can, get started. I got started just to have an at-home fitness routine because we just got a puppy, and I wanted to try this awesome shake that sounded like, it could really help my nutrition, because I was still on that uphill roller coaster of finding that balance for me. I thought this was an out for me. Like, it was an awesome just opportunity for me, even if I didn't even think about the business. But the second that she sent me that training, and I dabbled into those videos, and I, kept watching her, and I really put my all into the training that she sent me, my passion, my vision for life, it like clicked. And I'm like, this is what I'm doing. Like, I need to go all in with this. I still don't know exactly what it is, but I'm all in. I said that without even really knowing what I was doing. And I'm still learning every day. So I want to kind of just get started with, like, what is a coach, right? Because I didn't know that. Lisa didn't know that. So when we got started, we got sent all of this training, and it was kind of just like, okay, like, take a step back. It's just like starting any job. You go through your orientation, you go through your training, you have to learn, but you also have to implement and take action as you're learning. You don't go into a job and just take it all in and sit there. You're implementing and working as you're going. So what a coach is, like, we're ultimately, like, we're life changing in ourselves. Like, we are constantly wanting to better our lives, but we want to share our journey to help other people know that they can too. This society, and I don't want to really get all biased or anything like that, but this society truly, like, we get stuck into that going through the motions of life and really just like thinking this is what I have to do because that's how I have to go to school, get a job, and just put my head down and go to work and just go through my life even if I'm not happy. And that is not true. You are important. You are the most important person in your life. So you have to know that you're worth it to do what makes you happy. And if that's health or fitness or just self-love, you have to put yourself first. So a coach, we share our journeys as we're going through our own, and we just want to inspire other people. We want to believe in helping other people. When we give belief to others, that kind of gives belief to them too, right? So we're already working on ourselves. We want to help other people kind of get to that point where they want to put themselves first and, create that healthy ongoing lifestyle and just continually be on our own health and fitness journeys as we're helping other people. In a nutshell, that's it. So we believe that we're meant for something more, right? We want more out of life than just going through the motions and living that mediocrity. And, we want that self-love and that happiness. And yes, we portray that positive attitude and why are you so perfect and this and that. We work on ourselves. We are working on our mindsets. We're working on our positivity every single day because that's what we want out of life. So of course that's what we're giving out because that's what we're taking in. So we have that attitude that we also want to give out and to share to other people. And with, just kind of the business side of things, like we, use the fitness programs. We drink Shakeology every day. We are pretty much being a product of the product because these products work. Like, at first, I was a little skeptical. I'm like, I've never done it before, but I'm going to give it a try. Like, I've never done 21 Day Fix. I've never drank Shakeology. But hey, I'm going to give it a try. It's affordable. For what I'm getting, it's affordable. And if anything, I could give it back. Like, I was working on me when I got started. So getting a discount, like, I was like, all in. Okay, I'm in. I'll do it. Let's do it. How do I have to sign up? So, we get that discount on our fitness programs and Shakeology and, other products that we have to offer that fit everyone else's, like, needs. We have products that fit everyone's needs. So that's also what we do. We get to know other people. We build relationships with people to when they're ready to take that step forward and to change their life or make that move into creating that healthy, positive lifestyle for themselves. We're that tool to help them choose or, recommend or suggest where to go, to have that helping hand. That's so important, to have that support. So between stay-at-home moms and doctors, waitresses, I'm a radiation therapist, Lisa worked in the corporate world at Boeing. Like, we are just all aspects of people that knew that we were meant for something more, right? We craved that freedom. We get one life, and I know this sounds so cliche, but we only get one life, so why aren't you making the best of it? Why are you living going through the motions? Why are you living to pay the bills, or to just go to work and be unhappy, or to think like, my happiness will come, I'll get there? No, take that risk now, because it's not a risk. You always have options. So we, as coaches, we take that leap because we're looking for that freedom, because we want to create our lives by design. We want to be in control of our lives. So as coaches, we're not personal trainers. We're not nutritionists. We don't have six-pack abs, right? We're on our own journeys every single day. We're not looking to get rich quick. I didn't sign up as a coach for the business opportunity. I signed up because I needed to find that balance in my life between fitness and nutrition. So once I found that vision and that mission of our whole community, that's when I was all in. So we don't just sell things. Like, we're helping people change their lives because we've changed our lives. And again, like, we're not in perfect shape. We're constantly on that journey. And we're not professionals. Like, I call myself, I'll be your cheerleader, I'll be your accountability partner, I'll be your friend, but I'll be your coach and I'll be your mentor. But I'm not perfect and I'm not a professional and I can't give you all the answers, but I could direct you exactly where you need to go to get them. So that's what we do as coaches. We pretty much are advocates for life change, really. And we are on that journey ourselves. So one way that we do that, and one thing that makes Beachbody so unique, is we have challenge groups. I call them support and accountability groups. I think Lisa calls them support and wellness groups, or wellness and support groups. All the same thing. Really, it's just a community of people sharing that love and that support with each other in a private, trusting setting. And I know, like, yes, it's Facebook, and, Facebook is so public, and it doesn't have to be. It's really just an awesome hub where you can make secret and private, and no one knows what's going on in that group but you guys. So you create that complete privacy, safe space for people that might be nervous to get started. They might not have ever worked out before, and they might be really intimidated, nervous, embarrassed, and that's your job to make them feel welcome. And that's your job to give them that boost and that confidence to press play, to get off the couch, because you know what? There's a lot of people on the couch still, and you're not one of them. So we just create that positive community within these groups. And we're just like a big sisterhood of women, like getting fit and bettering our lives and just truly sharing our journeys together and being that support system. So we give daily motivation, we share meal plans and recipes and tips, but also our workouts, our struggles, our, Shakeology recipes. Like, we're sharing our lives as we're going about it too. So again, that's where the accountability partners come into play. That's where cheerleaders come into play. And that's where just friends and mentors come into play too. We're kind of playing all those roles to fit every single person's needs. So we're the complete package. We're offering fitness, we're offering nutrition, we're offering support to give you success and results. So I'm going to turn it over to Lisa. She's going to talk a little bit about the comparison game and kind of answer some hesitations and things like that. So thank you guys so much, and talk soon.
Hello, everybody. Lisa here, and I'm so excited to go through a few different, comparisons with how this opportunity compares to other starting your own business, say a regular small business owner, as well as kind of comparing it to the corporate world. And then hopefully I can answer maybe some questions and hesitations you guys might have on the Beachbody opportunity. And I do have a little bit of a refresher, I would say. So I'm totally going to take like little sips as we go. So don't mind me, okay? So, ooh, that was delicious. Okay, so just trying to get a little set up here. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so just a few things, you guys, about me, just real fast. Jenna did an amazing job just kicking us off. And again, welcome to our little sneak peek, our little happy hour to talk about how we, basically are coming from corporate to wanting something more, and just a little bit about me. And I know Jenna kind of already mentioned it, but I came from the corporate world as an engineer, almost 10 years in the industry, and I came to the point where, just like Jenna said, like I wanted something, like I want more to life. I want to be in charge of my own destiny. I want to be able to, whatever I work for, I actually earn and I am recognized for. And in the previous world that I had before this, I wasn't in control at all of myself or the team that I had. And I was, from a health standpoint, which is kind of funny now because I'm here as a wellness coach. Yay, Jenna! Is I was getting migraines all the time just from the stress of the job. I was getting sick all the time between not being able to sleep, like not having very many hours of sleep, not giving my body obviously the TLC, the love like that it deserves, and it just really was a very bad situation. But when Jenna talks about, you guys, the challenge groups, that's actually how I initially got started, because I myself have gone through my own journey as far in my own transformation and coming to where I am today. And I found my coach, who is Jenna's coach as well, through Facebook and social media, and sharing what she was doing and how she was helping others. And so the challenge groups, and yes, I know, it's so cute. I definitely for some reason I look at mine as like a wellness support group. They're all the same thing though, but those are like so near and dear to my heart, because that is how I got started, and I just have, I loved them. And I know Jenna already talked about it, but the thing is I have been in the past, right, totally about going to the gym and going to the classes and using their equipment. But the thing is the gym, you don't have it 24/7, right? You don't have someone every day to help you. You don't have a group of people to support you every day. And that was why I loved it so much, is seriously having that support, not only having the nutrition, not only having the amazing workouts, but having each other to help you along the way, right? Whether you have a good day or a bad day, you have somebody there. Okay. So I just I love, I'm always in a challenge group myself. I'm always a challenger, as I call it, and I need it every day. I need it. So I'm gonna check time, make sure I'm doing okay. Okay, good. Okay. So I want to talk with you guys about how this opportunity compares to other options, right? And of course you might resonate with one of these. I'm not really sure, but the thing is, I'm kind of going to break it down into 3 different pieces, and I did post this information so you guys can totally go back and reference it. But an actual standard franchise opportunity where you are opening up, right, your own business, and then I'm going to compare it to our Beachbody opportunity, and then I'm going to compare it to just most of just the corporate careers that most of us work, right? So the thing about if you guys are opening your own business, okay, and I'm going to kind of look at some of these numbers, is you have startups costs, right? It's like tens of 20s. The average is $50,000 in a startup cost, right? And then you have hundreds of thousands for actually like the investment, right, that you are putting towards that business. And then think about the hours that you are actually working. I know a lot of small business owners, and they are at their business, like seriously guys, like 24/7. They are there nonstop, right? And then the kind of like the last thing that I want to point out to you guys is that your actual average income when you guys are starting up, is around $50,000 to $60,000 a year. Okay, because that's where you're at after you're paying off your debt on all your initial investment in that opportunity, right? Owning your own business. And I have thought a lot about opening my own business, and a lot of people ask me to this day why I don't. And I'm like, I don't want to put all that money down. I don't want to be there 24/7. I don't want to feel like I'm like that is my life, right? Like I want, and this is why I love the Beachbody opportunity, is I want my time freedom. I want my financial freedom. I want to work wherever I can. Like this is what's awesome is you can work you can work mobile. So if you're traveling, or if you love to travel and you want to live in different places in the future, you can totally do that. So a few things about the Beachbody opportunities, So what's crazy, you guys, is to actually get started is it's just a little over $100 is pretty much how I'm going to break it down. Okay. And what that startup cost actually includes is it's going to include what I call a challenge pack or a fit pack, okay? And it's gonna be the perfect thing to get you started on this opportunity. And you're gonna say, why, Lisa, right? Well, guess what? It's gonna include a full workout program. It's gonna include the 30 days of the superfood meals that I seriously live by. It's going to include a full nutrition plan. It's obviously gonna include these amazing challenge groups that Jenna and myself have already talked with you about, right? And it's gonna include everything you need to know as far as the products that are going to help you, that are going to help me, and are going to help other friends, families of yours, right? Because we obviously have to be able to use the products and test them out in order to share them and have and share them with others, right? So what's also too is that you guys are actually getting something to start your business, right? So you are getting actual products to start your Beachbody business. And I know quite a few friends that are in I would say other companies where they are running their own businesses. And you guys, it's kind of crazy. Like, if you've heard of LuLaRoe, they're like the leggings and the dresses, and all of that kind of stuff. They actually require you to pay $5,000 to $6,000 initially as an investment to be a LuLaRoe consultant. Yes, I said it. Over $5,000 to be a LuLaRoe consultant, okay? And then what's crazy, because I'm telling you, this is just crazy to me, is they actually send you inventory. They send you $5,000 or $6,000 of inventory to your house where you have to find a place to store it and have an inventory. So it's almost like you're a store or a shop, okay? Guess what? With Beachbody, we don't have to do any of that. I am literally only paying for my own product, and then when I go to work with someone and I figure out what their goals are and what they're wanting to do, I recommend a certain product, and that product is shipped not from my house, it's shipped from Beachbody, right? And what's also kind of cool, because I'm totally comparing it to LuLaRoe right now, is I don't have to force a product on somebody, right? We are giving products to people based off of the individual, based off of if they have injuries or not injuries, based off of what kind of workout they like, and based off of their goals, okay? It's like the whole LuLaRoe thing, and I'm sorry if any of you guys are LuLaRoe consultants, if you were listening. It's crazy to me that you are basically stuck with all this inventory in sizes and designs, and people might not like it. I mean, it's just a crazy philosophy to me. But, okay, let me go back to the Beachbody opportunity. I'm just kind of comparing, okay? So, then, and I have my little boo here. Oh, she doesn't want to, okay, never mind. She doesn't want to say hi. And then basically every single month, what you would be paying is a $15.95 business fee, okay? And that business fee is basically the cost for you guys to operate your business, which is crazy because you know what we get with that? We get all the information on every single product and toolkit from any workout program, nutrition plan, performance supplement, like seriously anything. It gives you all of the information you need to run your business. It gives you the charts, the graphs, like your whole office that you need to run your business. You get that. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like amazing, 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 okay? And then again, like I'm just gonna like point this out, is you are working, right, your own hours so if you are a morning person or you're an evening person, or if you are a stay-at-home mom. Sorry, I'm looking at my little dog here. Oh, come here, you little shit. Sorry, she like wants to get in the picture. Or if you're a stay-at-home mom or you're currently working another job, you can work it whenever you want. That's what I love, and from anywhere. Okay. And then the other thing I want to say too is that the thing that's so cool about Beachbody, you guys, is that the income, right? Our income, because a lot of people are going to say, how much do you make? The income is based off of the people you help. If you help more people, you're going to be making more money. If you don't help very many people, you won't be making very much money, excuse me. And so I love that, because the thing is that if I'm not working hard, I'm not going to make that much money. And so everyone, like I think Jenna just had said, like, this isn't a get rich quick, because you guys, it's not. Like, this is about putting in the work. This is about, you know, you feeling better about yourself and sharing that with others and actually working hard and getting recognized. Okay. Like, I'm telling you, it's huge. Like, it feels so freaking good. One other thing to point out for the women that are on here, you guys, 70% of women that make 6 figures are actually doing something like we do, doing something from network marketing. Because you guys, like, this is the business. Like, this is seriously like where like our economy is headed, is through network marketing. And like, there's so many products and so many different type of businesses out there. And I just didn't relate to it, because like, this business, although quote unquote it's network marketing, it doesn't feel like it at all. And that is why I love it so much. Okay. Now I want to go to the last one, which obviously I can resonate with because I was in corporate. So for corporate, you guys basically, for that one, right? We, just like Jenna mentioned, you go to school, you get certificate, degree, whatever you get, and then you go into the workforce, and there's not going to be an upfront cost, right? Except for maybe, your gas and your uniforms, right? There's not an actual, like, you're putting anything down for it. But the thing I want to point out, right, is that you don't have control over your time. You don't have control over your schedule. And I know I was working like 10 to 12 hour days, weekends, and I wouldn't get the vacation I wanted because, they had needed a plane that needed to get out, all this crazy stuff. And to not feel like I was in control, like, of that time factor was really, really, really stressful. Okay. Like, just in itself. And then the fact of just like the growth opportunity, it's not on you, right? It is on when is the company going to give a promotion, right? Like, when are they going to give you the promotion? And then something else to point out from a numbers standpoint is that the average income for corporate is usually around $60,000, right? And of course, I'm going to go back to Beachbody. Beachbody opportunity, there is seriously, like, it is an endless opportunity. Like I said, like, you can grow your income as fast as you want. It'll go as high as you want. Like, I know people making literally like, 250K a year, $500,000, $1 million. And it's because they work hard and they're consistent and they have done it for, however many years. And I'm telling you, like, the opportunity is there. And I know Jenna and we are totally like on that track, like, as we speak. Okay. Now I want to kind of get to maybe like the last part, and I'm sorry guys if I'm ranting, and Jenna, I'm gonna look at all your comments here in a minute. I got the boo here. Is questions and hesitations, you guys, on maybe this business and maybe being a coach, because I feel like a lot of people say, well, I don't have a nutrition degree, or I'm not 100% fit, or I'm not at the point in my journey where I feel like I can coach. And the thing I'm going to tell you is I'm going to say that's bullshit as I'm like taking a sippy of my drink here. Okay. Okay. That's good. Sorry. So I'm going to say that's bullshit. You know why? Because you do not need any type of degree or anything to be in this role, let alone any other job, in like America. Like, everything is online these days, right? We can research it. Like, the whole degree thing sometimes I think is so silly. But the thing is that, like Jenna said, like, we are here to support people and we are here to hold people accountable. Because when you guys think about it, from people wanting to lose weight and people wanting to work on themselves, we all know what to do, right? We need to work out and we need to eat healthy, but we don't do it. And the reason why we don't do it is because we don't have anyone to do it with, right? And we don't have anyone that we are doing it with every single day or to ask questions to. Like, that is honestly the reason why. And so we are, just like Jenna said, we are a cheerleader. We are a supporter. We are a mentor, because we are mentoring other men and women in this business who want to, number one, This is exactly what I'm gonna say. If like you are coach material, if you need your own accountability to your own health, like I'm telling you, this year, just like when Jenna said, when I decided to go all in, just like Jenna, I've never been healthier, and you know why? It's because, man, I have to work on myself. If I'm going to help others, I have to be an example. Sure, I'm not perfect 100%. I love pizza. I love Krispy Kreme. Don't get me wrong. I love all that stuff. But the majority of the time, I need to be that example for others. So for me, oh my gosh, like I've never been in this type of shape ever in my life because I decided to be a coach, okay? Like, do I need to have a six pack? Do I need to have guns? Do I need to have, you know, muscles or no muscles? Or do I need to weigh a certain amount? Like, no, no, no. Like, a coach is who you are. And that's what I love the most about this business is that this is about you, and you get to make this business however you want to make it. It's not about me. It's not about Jenna. It's not about our coach. It's not about your, you know, your husband or your wife or whoever. It is about you, and you get to make it however you want, and that is why I like it. Like, we are creating our own business. We get to work with the people we want to work with. We get to help the people we want to help. Like, this is our business, you guys, okay? And I just want to like talk maybe about a few other like hesitations on, you know, I'm too busy, I don't have time. You guys, you can spend as much or as little time as you want on this business. It is all up to you. It's all about what you want, okay? And for someone like, say, like Jenna and I, her and I, we want to leave, like we wanted to leave our full-time jobs. Like we left our full-time jobs, okay? Like as I'm like saying this, and sorry, Jenna, I'm letting the cat out of the bag, but we are leaving our full-time jobs. And so we put a lot of time into the business because that's what we wanted. But if you just want to have like some extra fun money, or maybe you just want it to be accountable, you don't have to put in that much time. You can do whatever you want. Like I'm telling you, that's why like I love it, okay? If you maybe are shy or are an introvert, or maybe you don't like social media, you guys, we have coaches that have been there. Like I know for me, I was never on social media like before I started coaching. But when you start coaching, you just start sharing. Like, and it doesn't have to be anything special. It doesn't have to be anything pretty. You're just sharing who you are with basically your friends on Facebook, and you're sharing with them. And when you share with them, people want to know what you're doing. They want to know what the heck is this, you know, this wellness support group you're in. They want to know what the heck, how are you making an extra whatever, $2 or $5 or $1,000 a month, you know, doing this coaching thing. Like, what? I can work out and make money? Like, heck yeah, you can. Like, oh my God, it's so much fun, right? So, like that opportunity, like, is there for you, even though you feel like maybe, you know, you're introverted or you don't like social media. And again, like the team that we are on, you guys, it's like seriously a crazy, amazing team where we have trainings for you left and right. And so almost every single question you have, I'm telling you, if we can't help you, we could probably direct you to some type of a training. Okay. And then I think the other thing that I really want to stress is, sure, this is network marketing, and a lot of people ask me, they're like, Lisa, they're like, well, is it a pyramid scheme? And I said, okay, well, first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal, number one. And number two, it is not a pyramid scheme, because guess what? If I don't work, I'm not going to get paid, right? If you don't work, you're not going to get paid, right? And so everyone thinks that, oh, well, if I'm signing people up, you know, depending on how I sign people up, like that means that if they work, I don't have to. Nope. It's just like a regular job. Like if you put in the work, well, I wouldn't say a regular job, but you have to put in the work to get the recognition for this business, right? And a lot of people just don't understand that. They just think I'm just going to sign people up and I'm just going to sit back and hang out with my little, you know, in this case, my little furry, and it's done and done. Nope, that's not how it works, okay? And then I also want to just point out about a lot of people don't want to sign up for this, or they maybe are hesitant to do this, is because they are afraid of failing, okay? And the thing is, you guys, if you hear any coach talk about failing, you know what, you guys? We all fail. And the thing is, we learn from failure. Like Jenna and I, we fail every single day on something different that we are learning, or something new that we are trying. Like for instance, these live happy hours, we have just started these in December, and we've been pretty consistent doing it once a week, sharing something new. And you know what? Like, we're having fun with it. Sure, we're not maybe perfect in the way that we are sharing with you guys, but you know what? We have to try something in order to succeed, and we have to go through failures in order to succeed in life. Just think about it this way. If you didn't try something in life, and then 20 years goes by and you look back and you're like, dang, I can't believe I didn't try it because I was so afraid to fail, right? Like if you really think about it that way, that's crazy. Like in this business, I'm telling you, we fail every single day, but you know what? Those failures add to successes. And what's going to happen next year, the year after that, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, you are going to see Jenna and I here today sharing with you guys on Facebook going live. And we are going to still be failing, okay? Like that is our game of, like that's our game in this business. We fail and we love it and we take it all in, we learn from it and we make it a success, okay? And then I think the other things, I'm kind of going on a little like tangent here, but you guys, for those of you maybe that are already working, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you feel like you guys are busy, you guys can make the business work, okay? And you don't have to be like Jen and I right off the bat and like, oh my God, like I want to leave my full-time job and leave it. Again, you totally can if those are your goals, but the thing is you can still work, and as I call it, you can still work and you can still play. You can still get your workouts in. You can still do your reading to develop yourself, right? You can still share on social media and you can still talk to people and share about what you're doing and still make an income. Like I'm telling you guys, it's there. And I feel like I'm like totally ranting. Oh my God, how long did I go? Oh my God, I'm at 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this time with Jenna and I, just hearing about what the heck, number one, where we kind of come from, why we are here, what coaching is about, how these challenge and wellness groups work, how it compares, right, to your making your own business versus Beachbody versus staying in the corporate world. And then maybe if I answered, hopefully we help answered some of your questions and hesitations. I mean, you guys, like, we love it so much, and we would not be sharing with you guys right now, right before Christmas, when it's the holiday season, right, and everyone's out and about shopping, and we are here with you guys wanting to share. And yes, I'm drinking my little drink, okay, because we do love this, and we want to share this with you guys, because who doesn't want something more to life? Who doesn't want the time freedom? Who doesn't want the financial freedom? And who doesn't want to just feel dang better about themselves? I know I do. I know I will never, ever go back to a 9 to 5, okay? So you guys, I want to end it with one little caveat. I always have to end it with a caveat. So we are coming into Christmas, right? Christmas is on Sunday, which is totally crazy. But Jen and I have so many good things coming into like the pipeline before January hits, that we want to always like give an extra little gift, especially coming into Christmas. If you guys do want to try this out, okay? If you guys want to try out one of our programs, one of our nutrition plans, and see what the heck this whole like coaching thing is about and these wellness groups are about, you guys, we are going to be giving a little, as I call it, a Santa Lisa or a Santa Jenna gift if you guys sign up before Christmas. So that means you guys would have to sign up. Christmas Eve would be, I guess, Saturday, okay? We want to give, right? That's what we do in this business, is we give and we recognize. And so for any of you guys that want to take that leap, seriously, please comment to us or message us and let us know, and we will give you all the more deets. We are just excited to share with you guys, okay? Love you all, and thanks for joining, and happy almost Christmas. Okay, thanks, guys.